Hi everyone. So I'm here with our Get Ahead intern Laocín Brennan, our first ever in this internship, and we're just going to talk through his experiences with the internship and tips and advice that he has for summer internships for yourselves. So Laocín, tell me, what was the biggest highlight of your internship experience overall?
Hi, Jess. This was a tough question. It's the very first one, and I actually failed to think of just one, so I have two. The first highlight I have was actually meeting people at Building the Future, because I'm a very social person, so I'm getting to actually see the faces of the attendees who I kind of organized into 200 or so slots. It kind of made it real to me, and it was very rewarding to actually get to see the people who were benefiting from the CV clinics and interviews.
Mhm.
And then the second thing is I'm also a visual thinker. So seeing the designs for the allyship come together and kind of seeing the web page going live is my second highlight. That's the word.
Yeah, that's great, and we're obviously very excited for the allyship launch. My next question is there anything that you found particularly challenging when you started that you would maybe do differently moving forward or in future roles?
Yes. So basically, this comes across in my blog. I had trouble organizing myself. I kind of tried to do everything digitally, but I'm not very good at computers, so I managed to lose my work diary, which had fortunately, it was my work diary, not my work planning. So it
Mhm.
had just a record of everything I had done for 8 weeks, and I still can't find it. It's somewhere in the cloud or something.
Mhm.
But I would recommend that if you are on an internship, you organize your work in a way that actually suits you. So
Mhm.
for me, the notes that I have from the first 3 weeks that I wrote down in hand are the only ones I can find. So it just goes to show that you should kind of know your strengths and kind of stick and cater to them as well.
So Lahin, how did you find working with a mentor? How did that work for you, or is there anything that didn't?
So I found working with a mentor extremely beneficial. I think it's very helpful to have someone who is basically in your corner and who you can approach with any queries. I suppose it makes it less intimidating to ask questions when you know there is someone who is specifically there to answer them.
Definitely. So, from your experience overall, is there any other advice that you'd like to share with people maybe embarking on internships?
The main bit of advice I'd have for someone embarking on an internship is not to underestimate your role as an intern. While you are the most junior member of the team, that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have anything to contribute. As someone who's new to the organisation, you've probably seen systems that have been in place for years and wondered why exactly they're like that. And it could be that there's a perfectly valid justification and that's how it's going to remain. But it could also be it's been that way because it was that way before and no one thought to question it. So if you can kind of get a feel for whether people are receptive to feedback, you can actually give a lot of insights and fresh ideas, particularly about onboarding. And you have a lot to contribute in your role. So you should try and maintain a bit of confidence, I suppose.
Definitely. No, that's great. Visit the allyship for more at www.ahead.ie/ally-ship.